My name is Michelle Timmons, and I'm a board-certified pediatrician with IU Health. I became a pediatrician in 1999 and had the privilege of being in private practice for 20 years, and then joined Riley Physicians in 2019. Why did I become a pediatrician? I think that I chose pediatrics and being a physician because it was a single profession that combined three of my passions, really. My love of science, and specifically just my fascination and awe of how the body is designed and how it functions, and also my love for children. And finally, the enjoyment I get out of teaching. And in pediatrics, I knew that I'd be able to educate my patients as well as their parents. What can you expect when you come to my office for a visit? Initially, you'll be greeted by my friendly office staff, and they'll begin the process of collecting information that we need from you. And then my nursing staff will take over from there, and they will gather information in terms of getting vitals and measurements and making sure that the growth and development is on track. And then I'll take over from there. My process usually begins with talking to the parent, if it's an infant or a child, and getting what kind of questions or concerns you may have, and also collecting information in terms of how your child is developing. Older children or teenagers, I usually start with them first and like to get the information from them directly. As the appointment continues, obviously I'll examine the child and check for any problems that may be there. And then before the appointment is finished, I always like to make sure that that both of us feel like we've accomplished everything we needed to in terms of taking care of any questions or concerns and having a plan for your child's care. What do I love most about my job? I think it would be impossible to pick just one thing, but certainly near the top of the list would be relationships. I love the relationships I get to develop with my patients, all the way from making that first connection with an infant, through the childhood years, and even into those unpredictable teenage years. So the relationships I have with my patients, but also with their families as well. I love connecting with parents and seeing parents go all the way from that newborn, insecure stage, all the way through the different phases. And then also with my staff, I really truly believe I get to work with some of the greatest people in the world. What do I do when I'm not in the office? My life outside the office could really be summed up in two words: faith and family. My husband and I are so privileged and so blessed to have 6 children, both through natural birth and the miracle of adoption. So as you can imagine, I spend a lot of time with my family. In addition, I'm very active in my church, and then also am so honored to take yearly mission trips to Ethiopia as part of a nonprofit organization that my husband and I started in 2009.